My first time trying to crack open a coconut, and apparently just to beat it and it'll make a crack and you can pull it apart and get the meat out. So here we go. This is stupid. Right. Alright, today's smoothie is called the Coco-Tango, and it was a challenging smoothie. We had to break the coconut, and we had to scrape the meat out, and that was we're first timers for that. And then we really put the blender to the test. Now let's see if it was worth it. Cheers. What is that flavor?
It tastes like fresh mown grass.
Yeah, definitely green, so the kale comes through. So one thing to note with this version, we used 4 peaches instead of 2 peaches, 2 mangoes, and we had to add 1/3 cup water to this version to get it to finish blending.
Why did we use so many peaches?
Because we didn't have any nectarines.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then to get it to blend to smoother for the protein powder, we added another 1/3 cup. So there's 2/3 cup of water in addition to the water that came out of the coconut. And we used frozen fruit. So the recipe has a little side note. It says feel free to use frozen fruit in place of fresh fruit, and that's what we tried. So this has frozen peaches.
And it is not cold at all. It is warm.
Likely due to how long it had to run in the blender to get to this consistency, which is not that smooth.
I am impressed that the coconut is really like dissolved. Like it's not like, there's no shreds of coconut or anything.
But it's chunky. It's like textured something. So
it's thick.
It's thick, yeah. I feel like it's thick because of the coconut.
I bet I could go like this and keep it all in the glass.
Please don't.
Watch.
No, let's try protein powder. Protein powder.
All right.
This is even hotter. This is like lukewarm. This is like bath water.
It makes a neat sound. Much better. That's like warm ice cream.
Well, it tastes mostly like the protein powder. There's no, for me, none of the previous taste comes through at all.
I'd say if we were to do this again, I would put a date in this or some dates to get some kind of base sweetness to go with it. Because really it tastes like grass right now. It's like if you take the grass out of a lawnmower bag and eat it. Pretty much like that.
I would also recommend adding the 2/3 cup water that we added in the very beginning, unless your coconut has lots of water. So I would put your coconut and your coconut water in, add the 2/3 cup, and then add the rest of the ingredients. As opposed to what we did, which was blending it for a while and then put the water in and had to make its way through the smoothie, which partially explains why it was in there and had to heat up and everything. So putting the water in the beginning probably would have helped.
That was intense.
It was really intense. And this is so thick, I feel like this is going to last for hours.
Can I try to the glass?
No! Alright, and thank you for joining us. We'll have...
I did it. You see? It's thick enough that you can rotate it and it stays in the glass.
These are my placemats.